gym shoe? Knock it the f off. In the church shoebox, you ain't pressing. Tell the blogs they giving you too much credit. You ain't pressing shit over here, boy. Get your little nut ass out of here.
Show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright? We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright? Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, just the other day we covered a video on shoeboxbaby confronting SharkOnLand about snitching on JusBlow. Alright? And we have to emphasize the word confront because there's a difference between when you confront someone from when you press someone. Alright, at least to me. And I'll explain in a minute. But before we get into Shark's response though, check out the last video we did on the whole shoeboxbaby and Shark incident so you can catch up to what's going on. I left a link pinned in the comments below, so y'all could check it out and then come to this video. Now, real quick, right? Here's the difference between confronting someone and pressing them. When you confront someone, you don't come like in a threatening way. You don't come as if you want to do harm to them. You're just confronting the individual in a certain situation or whatever the case may be, but you don't come like in a harmful way. But when you press someone, it's usually in a more intimidating way, and depending on the person's answer to whatever you're asking them, you're willing to get physical or do something about it. See what I'm saying? That's like the difference. Now, in this case, we said confront before because that's what shoeboxbaby did. He confronted Shark about whether he snitched or not. And if you look at the video, you could clearly see that they're clowning him. They tell him that you did snitch, bro. And that's Shark's thing. Shark, I guess he gonna take it to the grave that he don't consider it snitching. He's saying he consider it holding his own weight, and he's saying that JusBlow should have held his own weight. Now, I understand what he's saying, but I always tell y'all, man, them streets is tricky. If you're not ready for the streets, stay on the sidewalk. You know what you're getting into when you get in them streets. Now, granted, as a regular civilian, yes, if you're in a position where you feel you want to tell whatever, by all means, because you're not in the streets. But if you are in the streets and you acting like you a part of that life and you about it, when a situation unfolds, you got to hold them same morals. It just is what it is. Whether you think it sounds stupid or not, if you participate in the streets, that's what come with it. All right. Now, Shark is under the impression that people saying he was pressed. And I see some of the blogs, they did say he was pressed or whatever the case may be. It's still the same thing. You was confronted, But I would say that he did ask him about it. And the energy that Shark had in the video that he did after, it wasn't the same energy he had in that video. Let me tell y'all right now, man, that rat word, that snitch word, if you come across anybody that hold any type of morals about themselves or really in the streets, if you say that, that could lead to you losing your life. And that's just a fact. Some people, they don't play with that word. That's just equivalent as you telling somebody, you inviting somebody to your private parts or whatever. It's just the same. Some people take that real serious. So if he really felt like that, when they called him a rat or said that he snitched to his face, then he would have had that same energy, but he didn't. And I've noticed something about Shark too. He does that a lot. We've seen him do that, especially with Memo600, where he said Memo couldn't come back to the hood. He did a whole video about what had happened to Memo if he came back. He said he was banned. But then Memo didn't only come back to his hood. He went to the hood and got Shark on camera while he pulled up to the same hood that he said he was banned from. That's his story. But back to the situation with shoeboxbaby, man. Now, in the video of Shark responding, he said something pretty interesting as well about Boss Top.
And another thing, I see them cameras popping out. Boss Top ain't taking his weight. Old Block Woody ain't taking their weight. That's that cuff y'all cut from, huh? Okay.
I don't know if maybe I missed something or whatever with Boss Top, but he's making it seem like Boss Top got caught up in a situation as well where he couldn't hold his weight. AKA take accountability for his own weapon or whatever crime he was involved in. I don't know of a situation where Boss Top couldn't, you know, take his own weight, unless this is like an inside thing that not a lot of people are talking about, you know, or maybe they know something that we don't know. Who knows? But anyway, Shark just got to accept the fact that he did what he did, man. It is what it is. It's on camera. It's no getting away from it. Whether it was unintentional or subconsciously, you know, he did offer a little too much information. It's on camera. And the more he tries to shy away from it, the more it makes him look crazy. You know, the worse it gets for him. Like I said in the previous video, just own it. Simple. Say, you know what? Yeah, I said what I said, and I said it because it really wasn't mine, and I'm not taking nothing from no one. Simple. Then people wouldn't, you know, people will understand, and he wouldn't get trolled all the time. But when you say, no, I didn't snitch, or no, I didn't do that, and you know, they got it right there on camera, it makes you look crazy. It makes you look delusional. And not to mention, it gets away from the fact of what you're trying to say. He's trying to say, you know, he should have took his weight. But when you say you didn't snitch, now people will just focus on the fact that you're talking about you didn't snitch rather than your point saying that JusBlow should have took the weight. Now people just thinking you're going crazy talking about you didn't snitch when they see you in 4K telling. You said that's not my bag, that's his bag. And there's a weapon in that bag. So what more do you want, man? So like I said, this is not a clap ass SharkOnLand or none of that. It is what it is. Whatever decisions people make in life, they got to deal with it themselves. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? So other than that, man, I'll leave a link to the video in the comments so y'all can see the full response from SharkOnLand yourselves and come to your own conclusions. As for now, y'all jump in the comments and let me know how you feel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.